and so I was kind of like the quiet good kid, although I was getting in my share of trouble. And I was never it was invisible with it. So,
Mm-hmm.
I had a interesting relationship with dad over the years, as well as my older brother, which were two totally different relationships.
Yeah. So you identified as the good kid both in the family and externally in the world.
Yeah.
You were seen as a good kid.
Yeah, even my neighbor's parents would think, yeah, go out with Dave, or
He's fine.
he'll be, yeah, you're out with somebody who's gonna, mind the rules. I just knew how to, not get caught.
What kind of trouble? What kind of trouble did you get into that,
It's,
that no one could find out about?
well, it was just, it's like petty, teen stuff. I mean, we never got into slitting tires, but there was a lot of. At that era, there was a lot of trouble that you could get into in a different kind of way.
Yeah.
We would just go
I'm
like,
sure the statute of limitations have
yeah.
gone by,
I mean,
Dave,
we
at
would
this
just
point.
go. I mean, I started drinking at an early age,
Yeah.
and we go out and go. We'd steal bottles of Chivas Regal from my neighbor's,
Oh my goodness.
stash, and we'd go out and get drunk. And at 14, 15, and we were out driving around, we always had one guy that was 16. I tended to hang out with a little bit older crowd. They had mobility, and
Y'all were drinking.
yeah, we got tossed from the from the go-kart track a number of times for wrecking go-karts. We'd go out, and steal putter from putt and go bash mailboxes. All this kind of we'd
From
go
the car, you would hit him from the car.
yeah, and we'd go
Man.
clip off hood ornaments.
They
And
called it
it was just I'm not proud of it.
Mailbox
So,
baseball.
I was
Yeah.
I was kind of in a way I just did whatever the leader of the pack was doing.
And you got into some wild packs. Sounds
Yeah,
like.
it's not so wild, but some they were wild enough for me. I know
Yeah.
that, so it's fun.
Well, you need a little bit of wildness, don't you? A little bit.
I think that's kind of part of the neurodivergent track, is that we need that excitement and that chaos.